When we purchased this home, there were plants growing out of the windowsills and around the windows inside the house and outside of the house, and Keith suspected that it's a possibility, and we were hoping that they were growing underneath the basement or inside the crawl space, because then he could weed these and pull them out from the root and they would quit growing. Our fear was that it was a bigger problem that they were growing inside the walls and coming from plants that were not accessible. And so to find out once and for all and to solve the problem, which in the past people would cut the vines just as they were coming out of the house, but they would continue to grow, and not only grow longer but bigger and fatter. The stalks were getting bigger and bigger each time they cut them back, and it was only temporarily taking care of the problem. And so if we could take care of the problem once and for all to discontinue the plants from growing at all, that was our goal. And so last June, Keith ventured into the crawl space, and it was a very spooky, I mean, he wasn't sure what he was going to find when he went in there. He is an adventurer, and so he suited up and climbed into the crawl space to discover what the truth was about these plants. And it's now October, and I thought it's a very fitting time, as it's close to Halloween, for us to share with you what happened last June. I almost forgot to start filming, and there was a giant spider right there, and you can see what's left of him, but Keith's getting dressed for this. There's mouse poop right here, and we're going to clean that mouth of this entry. He says rat poop. Yeah, mouse poop would be smaller. So there's rat poop down here, and he's going to go inside here in this hole. Wait, maybe you shouldn't. There's like electrical cords in here. Oh gosh. There is a spider that just scurried down here into that hole.
I know you get the creepy crawlies. Thank you.
You know, I think there's a universal dislike of spiders. You know, there's a condition where people just hate spiders. It's called arachnophobia. But you know, spiders get a bad rap. Spiders are actually good to have around.
Spiders are among the most hated pests in the world. They can sometimes be a nuisance, dangerous, And quite frankly, they can be downright freaky.
Now don't get me wrong, I'm not going there, but I just want to say a few words for the spiders. They eat insects, they're great outside. Like you, I don't like them in my house.
There's a certain amount that is good to have around the home because they actually take care of other insects around the home, but we just don't want them inside people's homes.
All spiders are venomous, so it's something we have to really look at and take care of.
I bet you if I squirt this stuff, it will come out. Yep, there it is. What I'm doing is I'm spraying this with this 409 and moistening it up, and then I'm going to wipe it with a paper towel into my bucket, and that's going to go in the garbage. There's these pumpkins or squash that were, well, probably, I don't know what they were, that was stored underneath here, so that's what these rats have been feeding on, maybe, I don't know. But there's a lot of yucky stuff in here. Keith is a brave man to be going in there. I actually don't think you should go in there, but clean that all up.
Okay, I gotta go.
All right.
So take my camera and turn it on. See? That gourd's working to dry, but alright, I'm on my way.
All right.
Barely fit.
You fit?
Yep.
Wow. You're either brave or crazy.
We're determined.
Yeah. To do it your way. I did it my way.
I need some help.
How? What am I how am I helping? What can, what can I do to help you here? I don't know how. I could push your I would. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure.
I'm making it.
You're making it. All right. I hope you're filming that inside.
Yep, I'm filming it.
Mix it up.
Every shadow.
It's in. All right. We'll see what happens.
Seeing too much moisture down here. Everything is damp. It needs ventilation. The earth breathes. Everything is moist. And the ground is just wet with moisture. And we need to get some circulation down here. mean, that looks like just a cave wet. It feels like a cave. Absolutely no circulation.
You see the vines?
Yes. They're in another part. You can turn your camera off. I'm going into a second part. Look at the water. Look at that. That's brown from water. Just pours water into the foundation. I'm not looking forward to clipping all those vines over there. Can't see it yet with the camera, but it's where it has gotta go. Barely get my body over there. Yeah. I don't know how the plumbers did it, but they've been down here. Probably used a snake or something to snake it through.
So now I'm waiting on the stairs while he's underneath there clipping the vines that are coming up through the window, and that will stop them from coming up. But this house was put on a cinder block foundation, and so there's a lot of dirt just right underneath it, and there's no cement floor in the crawl space. Also, there's a lot of moisture, which is why the vines are flourishing. And I noticed that the giant bumblebees, the big ones, love those vines with the purple flowers. They just seem to be buzzing around that.
Hey, we got ourselves another 2 crawl spaces. Okay, so I wish I had a tripod, but I don't. Actually, I do somewhere.
There's holes in the corners that need to be cemented up. I'm going to have to cement those. After we cleaned up the spider webs, it revealed that there's a lot of holes in the corners, and so we'll have to seal those up. And so I'm just actually waiting for him to come out and tell me how it went. Glad I'm not going in there. I choose not to.
So glad I brought both kinds of clippers, because I'm gonna need them all. And I really should be using poison, but we don't like poison. Best thing to do would be to dry up the ground. Absolute best thing to do. Just dry up the ground. These will die. But for now, my job is to clip them. See where the roots are. I could just find the roots. See, none of these are connected to the ground. That one right here is connected to the ground. It's not a master. I could just find the one that's connected to the ground. Oh, that one's connected. And that one. Yeah, there's a few connected. show you what I'm doing. "20 feet long vines looking for sunlight, and only a few of them connected to the earth." So, we gotta get to the other side. I have to crawl underneath this vent. It's just crazy small. There's a Sharpie right there.
Looks like a cave, like if you go splunking and you're cave exploring, but I've never been someone to want to explore caves. I like to learn about it. I like to watch it on videos or YouTube videos, but I just wouldn't want to do it.
Okay, I've cleared out so much stuff. Camera got caught up in all the vines. So this is approximately the angle it used to be. Approximately where the camera used to be before I pulled out. Looked like a bale of hay. Awful bale. You can see so many red plants need to be pulled out. These are growing out of the house. Only way to get rid of them is clean them out. I have one other concern that's happening right now. I can hear some kind of a bee or a wasp trying to escape. I don't think he's in the basement, but it sounds like he is. I don't see anything. I'm covered up pretty much, so I'm not too afraid. But if there's a hive, then I am afraid. I don't need that. Let me show you the bale of hay I pulled out. So that is all what I picked. I can't even see it all. So it doesn't do it justice. Okay, let's keep going. More to go. I've picked only 3 or 4 branches out of the ground, which was hoping to get the cut. Oh, just realized I left my cutter somewhere. Get deep in there. I can't bring it with me. That'd be bad. Let's come back. Okay. Onward into the other side of this pipe, which is very narrow. I'll try to let you see what I'm doing. I'm underneath the pipe. It's barely fit. Oops. Sounds like cloth tearing on that piece. Told you about. Okay. There we go. That's it. Do not cut this plumbing. That would be bad. Just pull the weeds. Looks like that's the best thing I can do. Pull the weeds. Yeah. Did you hear that bee? It scares me every time I hear that. Nothing to afraid of. I keep hearing that bee though. Right over there. Somewhere. He doesn't sound happy at all. Like he's trying to scare me off. It's working. I got stuff to do. I want to go. Hold on. This is my home. I can just break the roots. And I can move on. Go home. There's the main one. Oh, there's the bee. I found him. He's stuck. Why is he stuck? I don't know. Let's see if I can get close up to him. See that yellow thing? He's one mad bee. He's big too. Looks like a bumblebee. He's really struggling. I'm gonna clean off my camera lens. I don't know what with. Alright, did that do any good? He's only 1 foot away from me. He's right in the area I need to be. Alright, I'll leave the camera right here. Here he comes. That was not my favorite thing to do. But he had to go. I'm sorry.
This somewhat reminds me of Alice in Wonderland when the rabbit goes into the hole. And Alice, she follows the rabbit. I am not going to follow the rabbit. I got 2 more blue eggs from our very nice neighbors. Look how cool these are. I love homegrown chicken eggs. They're so yummy.
Okay, I have to show you. This is the corner that I got all cleaned out. So that was the one I crawled all the way up in there. Now, I need to go this way because there's more. But the problem is, there's another pipe. And I'm not going to be able to get under it. I can do it. Mud on my phone, mud clods everywhere, insulation, dust. What's the size? Seems to be drier. Ooh. Battery's out. Oh, it's recording. But there's no light because the battery just died. So, what can I do? Brought with me. Let's try the spare flashlight. How's that? Is that gonna work? Okay, just leave that there. Hey. Baron!
I can hear noises in here underneath there. Can you hear me?
Yeah! Yeah, I can hear you.
How's it going?
Oh. It's going.
So this is where we had all the vines growing up underneath the carpet in this room, and they're growing up through the windowsills here and the windowsills here. So he's cutting the vines at the base underneath the house, and so he's in this corner of the house. And this is where he entered to get to that corner through there.
Yeah. Gosh. Tight. Oh my, ouch. I tell you what. This is the next project I fix. This is leaking. Stairs. So this is what the cost. Alright. So that's what that patch in the floor is for. Remove the patch. Open the wall. Get it out. That's what that is. Tools, which are lost. They are.
Getting close to coming out.
Keep going. Keep on going. Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's getting ready to climb out. He's right there. It looks like he survived. What are you doing now?
I'm filming again. So that's where I was. And this pile is what I got out of there. So how big is that pile? Well, let me show you my tool. There's my tool. That pile is huge. How big was the roots? Only that big, as far as I could tell. And the only way to get rid of these is hollow them out, because I don't want them sprouting in a new spot. I'm gonna pull out this bunch of weeds. Okay? I'm gonna push this bunch of weeds out. Go get that black garbage bag out of the garage.
Okay, that was a spooky ordeal. He told me to get a black garbage can or bag out of the garage, but as I went to go do that, there's a spider hanging from the vines that were right by the garage door, and they were coming right towards me. He was right where I need to be, so I ran in and grabbed one of Keith's work gloves and just kind of swatted at him. It was creepy.
Okay, can you wad it up and throw it through? Huh? Can you wad it up and throw it through?
I'm going to grab tools. Here, push that one a little bit forward. Make sure you get out. All right, here. It's coming out. It'll be easier to come out than went in because I have gravity. Gravity. Just don't land on your head. Yeah. Yeah. One leg. Oh wow. So that's what you pulled out of the basement, right?
Yep. Mostly plants.
And there's jars and stuff in there, huh?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Peanut butter jar. Now you're changing out of your gear. Good idea. Last night, Keith went underneath the house in the crawl space. He yanked out all the vines, basically weeded underneath the house. This afternoon I looked at the vines and they are actually dying. They're not as lush and full and they're wilting. We are going to clean this up and pull these out once and for all. They won't be growing back. And we're gonna get to it.